So we're getting to the tail end of this thing. Okay, we're gonna end up with the toast. And we're gonna do some singing because it's your birthday and we gotta sing to you. But in a minute, after the toast, we'll sing. Okay? Oh, I was prepared.
And then dancing.
You got a few minutes. I'm known to be a little long-winded, so he also needs liquid. He needs some liquid in his glass. Okay, yeah, we'll all just wait. Lolo, you go ahead. There you go. Have a seat. All right. So I have these notes. See these notes? An 80-year-old Filipino man walks into a bar. And there's like a couple of stools and some bowls. And he hears this soft voice that says, "You look nice today." And he looks around, doesn't know where it's coming from, and then he hears another voice that says, "That's a nice shirt." And he looks to his right and he sees there's a bear next to him. And this bear is ordering and says, "I'll have a beer and some wild blueberries." And then this 80-year-old Filipino man hears another soft voice that says, "You got some really cute shoes on today." And he keeps looking around. And then he looks on his left and he sees there's a doctor sitting next to him on the stool next to him, holding a duck, asking for his bill. Wait. Okay. Oh, wait, no. There's the notes. I had to take notes because it's really complicated. So he keeps hearing comments about what a great shirt he's got on and nice clothes, and he realizes it's not the bear, it's not the doctor that's talking to him. So finally, this 80-year-old Filipino man asks the bartender, he says, who's saying these nice things to me? And the bartender says, "Those are the peanuts, they're complimenting you."
Here we go.
Oh wait, that's not right. They're complimentary. So there's a taste every Sunday morning with Gino, with notes, with drawings, and directions. There's no hand signals necessarily in this one. So that's really a mix of like 3 jokes in one. I'll get mixed up at that. So kind of classic. But I thought a nice icebreaker in true Lolo fashion. So, my name is Greg. I already introduced myself, but I'm the youngest of Jean and Kate's 4 children. I have 3 children of my own, ages 15 to 21. And as of today, I'm 35 years younger than you are. 35 years from now, they'll be having a party for me on my 80th birthday.
I'll be around.
And we'll be around. We'll wheel you in and put something in your tube for you, I guess. And last night we were talking about all the different memories, and even just today, it was kind of overwhelming to think about, what would Gino at 45, what would he be expecting would be said at his 80th birthday? All the things that I've heard today, I hope that people say about me, That's just been pretty amazing. But there's something else I want to share with you about Gino, or Lolo, that I've been realizing kind of for a long time, is that he's got a secret. And it's been hiding in plain sight. And it's not that kind of secret, it's not that secret. That's my voice. Is that Lolo's a hero. A hero that's been hiding in plain sight this whole time. A superhero with a not really so secret identity. I already let the Sacramento and the Roseville Public Safety know about your superhero status just in case they need your help. And maybe we should send a tweet out to, you know who. But maybe just don't take my word for it. Maybe let's examine the facts. So what does every superhero have, right? What do they have? They have a costume, right? Every superhero has to have a cool costume, right? They have hats with Flip up sunglasses. By the way, you were looking for your sunglasses?
That's right.
I stole them.
Nobody know why.
They have Hawaiian shirts. They have a windbreaker that they wear all the time. They wear flip-flops, they wear sandals. And apparently they have augmented super hearing, correct? Yes, turn them up. And then other superheroes, they have a utility belt, right? Gotta have all your cool stuff. But Lolo, he doesn't have a utility belt, he doesn't need one, because he only has one thing that he needs. What is it? What is it, Lolo? What's the one thing you need? Yes, it's a pen. It's a pen. We all have a pen too. Although what is the pen for? I mean, it's sort of a mystery. What is the pen about?
Because many times I have something that I would like to write on, and so if something happens and I didn't have my pen with me, I'm lost. And also because I provide my pen for other people who needed a pen. A lot of people ask me if I'm looking for a pen, so I'm here.
Exactly. Mystery solved. Which brings me to the first of your 5 superpowers. Number 1 is that you are, what do I write here? Dangerously creative and ridiculously pragmatic.
Oh, yeah.
I.e. a pen. I gotta have a pen. Somebody might ask me if I need to write something down. I gotta have it. And dangerously creative. Okay, you know about those who know he fixes things, right? Or he rehabs things. Whether it's fishing poles or windshield wipers.
Door handle.
Or what else do I have written
Door
down?
handle. Door handle.
Or haircuts. Right? Or scissors. This is a scissors. We used this yesterday. This is like a scissors fixed with another scissors. This is 2 scissors. Scissors eye together. But the thing is, right, this is solid. You could cut, 16 gauge steel with these scissors. So his superpower is to view the world with a Frankenstein-like view of creativity, that nothing goes to waste. Nothing. Everything can be useful. And what can't he repair with pliers and with wire or with screws or with rope? What can't you? Is there anything you can't rehab or repair? Appendicitis? Anything. Malrotation of the bowel, no problem.
Except people's brains.
Oh, neurosurgery. Which brings me to superpower number 2. He has a way with words. Almost like magic words, magic phrases. Over the last 80 years, he's learned a lot of special magic words and developed his own brand of speech. His own catchphrases, right? We know all of his catchphrases. What are some of his catchphrases?
I rest my case.
I rest my case.
I was there.
I was there. Exactly. I was close. Or my favorite is, let me tell you this.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you this. It's hard. And on and on and on and on. And of course, quite a few Tagalog swear words.
Yeah.
Which we won't say, because there are little ears that might understand Tagalog. So we'll skip those. And his superpower number 3 is super stomach.
Yes. Woo!
It's just supernatural ability to eat almost anything that even remotely resembles food. With little to no impact on his body or his body composition. His weight, his lean body mass has been the same for every year that I've known him. Roasted chicken. We all eat roasted chicken. Do we all eat the bones? Or turkey. Thanksgiving's coming up. We might eat the turkey. We'll eat the breast. We'll eat the wings. Maybe the dark meat, the white meat. What does Lolo eat?
The carcass.
The carcass. The carcass. But he does, like all superheroes, he has some weaknesses. At least 2 related to food. 1, macaroni and cheese. Apparently, he will not eat macaroni and cheese. And another thing is he can really only eat one thing at a time. Like preferably on the plate at once. All the broccoli, all the noodles, all the meat, just the turkey carcass. That's it. On the plate. So you have some weaknesses, you know, like Superman's got kryptonite,
Right.
Batman's got hubris, things like that. The superpower number 4, he has super strength, right?
Yes.
Super strength, big muscles, right? Oh, let's see those guns. Boom. To be curious. And a strength of conviction. Right? Gino's faith. Faith to our Heavenly Father, as he says, as Eric mentioned in that video. Faith to the principles of fairness, and to being called to follow the example of Jesus. Like we hear in Matthew 5, I'm going to get all preachy for a second. Matthew 5, 38 through 42 in the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus says, if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them and give them the other cheek. Right? How many times have we heard that from Lolo? How many times has that affected us and taught us how to be fair and just? Such a strength of conviction and faith. And a strength of love and patience. This unwavering appreciation of the gifts and the talents and the interests of his children, their spouses, and of the 12 grandchildren that he has. Unwavering. You heard that in Jeff's video. There's no loss there. And finally, superpower number 5, his power to live on, to live forever. And just like all the greatest heroes, we can look up to him. And his legend continues on. Right? I live in awe of his powers. I'm inspired by how he lives his life, aspiring to be like him. I'm going to put this down. And sometimes, with some heroes, over time, we learn to be more like him in how we look and how we act. And how we think. And how we dress. Until one day, we realize that we have a secret too. And it's been hiding in plain sight all along. That we can say, that I can say, I am Lolo. And then some of us together, we can say, we are Lolo. So let's raise our glasses to Lolo, to Gino. To Gino, happy 80th birthday. You're my hero. You're everyone's hero. To Lolo. So now we sing. Happy birthday to you.